The spirit of the rebellion engulfing the New World has been dampened following the crushing defeat of the revolution in the Old World. Hello everyone, my name is King Kongveal, and welcome back to my royal court here in Europa Universalis 4, where I am ruling as the Emperor of a massive Germany. This last episode, we did quite a bit of expansion. We conquered a ton of land in Italy from Venice and Spain. We conquered a bit of land in France from France, and quite a bit of land up here in Britain from Great Britain. In addition to that, we also got some land down here in South Africa, and we got some more land over here in the East Indies, and we also got a trade company up in China so that we could accomplish the missions associated with that. So currently, the only missions that we have left to do are invade France, where I need 12 more provinces, which I will get once I fully conquer France, and then I'll be able to complete the Burn the Wooden Wall mission. However, I also do want to get all of the British Isles as well. Other than that, I need to finish off Italy, a couple of provinces from Venice, a couple from Spain, one from the Mamluks, and then at the end, or sometime near the end, I'll take these last provinces in Carpathia from the Ottomans. And then I'll have accomplished all of my goals of completing the German mission tree and conquering all of the regions that I had hoped to conquer. So right now I've got a peace treaty with Venice until May of 78, with revolutionary Castile until January 77, with France until May of 82, and with Great Britain until May of 85. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to wait until my truces with Spain and with Venice are done. Then I'll declare war on Spain for the Crush the Revolution. Since they have the center of revolution, let's go ahead and crush that. And in that war, I will at least take these 4 provinces, maybe give these to the Ottomans, and I will take these 2 provinces from Venice, maybe give these Venetian provinces to the Ottomans. We'll see. But then after that, I will wait till my other peace treaties are up, and I will get more from France and more from Great Britain. In the meantime, I'm working on building up my fleet a bit more. As you can see here, I'm building a ton of heavy ships because my fleet really struggled against theirs last time, and I will not allow that to happen again. So I guess without further ado, let's unpause and chill for about 3 years until I can hit Spain and Venice once more. I can get my next aristocratic idea, cavalry cost minus 20%, and cavalry to infantry ratio plus 10%. I can rival revolutionary Spain now. That's good. Now I'm not losing power projection for having no rivals. However, I don't think I really need to worry about that because as a hegemon, I get 25 power projection. As the victory in Franconia, I get 25 power projection. As the first rank great power, I get 25 power projection. And age objectives filled, I get 15 power projection. And then I crush the revolution, and that's 10 power projection. So all that in and of itself is 100 power projection, plus everything else that I get. As you can see, Eclipsed Revolutionary Spain, mission and event rewards, conquer provinces from France. Yeah, I don't need to worry about power projection, really. I'm pretty freaking powerful. My truce with Spain has ended, and the Mamluks and all of the Spanish subjects. You know what? Let's declare war on the Mamluks and take Malta. Let's do that while we wait. Here's my truce with Venice. So time to declare war on Spain. Obliterate Venice. We'll call in the Ottomans. And we'll do Crush the Revolution. And let's go. The Ottomans are being less than useless over here against the Mamluks. Though actually I was misreading this. I thought that the -2 war score was what I had with the Mamluks. I can probably piece out the Mamluks for what I want at this point. So let's get these troops over here into Spain so that they don't get black-flagged. There were all 400,000, well, there were 400,000 troops here. Holy crap. All right, let's piece out the Mamluks for, again, just Malta. I don't care about anything else. So that's done. I'm going to be converting some cultures. Since I was maxed out on Diplo power, might as well use it. All right, Venice is now fully sieged down, and all of these over here that are Venice have had their occupation transferred over to the Ottomans because I don't care about getting those. So let's see if I can piece them out. No, not for a full annexation. Not yet. We'll see if we can full annex them later. But in the meantime, I can get admin tech 30, get some more production efficiency. Huh. So apparently Portuguese Brazil is fighting for their independence. The enemy has lost over 1 million troops so far. My side has lost 760,000. I personally have lost 650,000, but man, 1 million. I can pass the Abolition of Slavery Act. Let's do that. Yes, absolutely. Get rid of slaves. And that gives me Diplotech 30. And I'm upgrading the Malta forts. Just pumping a bunch of money into them. Get it all the way up. I've got the money, so why not? There we go. Malta forts are up to level 3. All right, Lisbon finally fell. So yeah, I can peace out Portugal. Let's just send demands. All right, so I can't full annex Venice, but what I can make them do is return all of these provinces, or give all these provinces to the Ottomans, make them break their alliance with Spain, and give these 2 provinces to me. So let's go ahead and peace them out. And I reached 100% strength as any type of hegemon. Nice. I'm a fully stacked military hegemon. And I'm close to getting what I want. Honestly, if I hadn't pieced out Venice, I probably could have gotten what I wanted. But that's right. We can hold out. I'm still getting some ticking war score. Okay, I've got 42,000 sailors. So one thing I'm going to do real quick is I'm going to switch my tier 5 government reform from General War Commissariat to amphibious specialization so that I can recruit 40,000 Marines so that I can get the For the Emperor achievement. And then I will switch back. Let's switch that over. And now I can get some Marines. We'll get 42 since that's a full stack. And we'll add a couple of cavalry and artillery to that as well. So once these are recruited, I'll switch back to the General War Commissariat. And there's For the Emperor. So I have my 40 Marines, or 40,000 Marines. So now I can switch back to the General War Commissariat. So I like that one better. Positive 15, negative 115. There's maybe like 1 or 2 more months and I should be able to get it. And there we are. I can crush the revolution and take what they own in Italy and give what they own in the Balkans to the Ottomans. There we go. All done. Major victory. A major victory indeed. So no more revolution in Spain. And there's no revolutionary center anymore. So the revolution should be done, if I am correct. Win a war with at least 1 million dead on both sides. All right, got that achievement. That's not a great achievement to have, but I got it. I got it. All right, so let's finish pulling my military back, which it's almost back. And then it's almost time to fight. Yeah, I could fight France now. Yeah, so let me finish get my troops back, and then we'll hit France. But that is one more region that I wanted to own, completely owned, because I now own all of Italy. So now I just need to get the rest of France and the rest of Britain. Dreams of liberty crushed. The spirit of the rebellion engulfing the New World has been dampened following the crushing defeat of the revolution in the Old World. The flow of propaganda has ceased. The instigators are struggling to inspire the people of the colonies to follow their doomed dreams of independence. Oh, well, that's actually unfortunate. I was hoping Portugal and Spain would still lose their colonies, but I don't know. Spanish Peru is still fairly disloyal. Same with New Spain, Florida. It's possible, I guess. And I can get my next aristocratic idea, yearly army, and yearly naval tradition decay minus 1%. All right, I've been patient long enough, which honestly hasn't really been that long, but I'm going to go ahead and fight France, especially while Portugal won't come in. So let's do imperialism. I'm not going to call the Ottomans in. I don't need them. Yeah, let's just go. Russia ended the revolution in Sulu. Okay. All right, I think it is time I abandon the Ottomans as an ally. They're calling me into a war with Lithuania that'll drag in Spain and Russia. I just don't care to fight that war. So no, sorry. And I just wiped the entire French army, every bit of it. All right, European France has been fully occupied. So let's see, what all do I want to take? I'll take all of the southern border. Yes, I'm gonna take all of this, and that. Get one more fort. I don't have to siege down all their overseas stuff. It looks like they don't have too much, and I am guessing that if I leave them alive in this, I'll still be able to get enough war score to get the rest of it in the next war. Let's wait until these cores are done. Then we'll peace out. All right, there are the cores. So let's go ahead and peace out. Yeah, we'll leave a couple of forts that I'll have to siege down just for war score reasons. We'll peace out for this. This will be good. Core all those up. And then I can take Invade France. Gain 200 mil power. I get the event Parade Through Paris. So in that event, I will gain 5 power projection. That is permanent. More permanent power projection. More power projection in general. I also get the Treaty of Frankfurt until the end of the game, giving monthly autonomy change minus 0.05 and expand administration cost minus 80%. Also, diplomat annexing subjects of Germanic culture no longer give the annex culture penalty, which I am the only Germanic culture nation. So that's not a thing I have to worry about. So let's go ahead and take that. The French have for the longest time been vehemently opposed to the unification of the German people. Today, with their great defeat, the German forces parade victoriously through the streets and along the Seine as the news breaks of the treaty being signed. A treaty that brings the remaining splintered German states into our fold, bringing us a step closer to uniting the fatherland. Today, we feast in Versailles. And then I can take Burn the Wooden Wall. This gives, until the end of the game, morale of Navy plus 10%. I get permanent claims on the Britain region. And since I did this through conquest and not the destruction of the fleet, I get a general with 80 tradition. I also get 15 army tradition, which likely some, if not all of that, will be converted into military power. So let's take that. And with that, I believe I've completed the German mission tree. So let's check it out. Yeah, so far looking good. Yep, I have completed the German mission tree. Awesome. So now let's chill a little bit. I need to get my transport fleet up a bit. Let's bring this up here where I can do that. And then I will fight Great Britain again. But the revolutionaries are defeated. Our defeat to the revolutionary forces in Kemmerich represents a major setback for the cause. With their failure to overthrow the state, many of their former supporters across France are losing faith in the revolutionary cause, opting instead to acquiesce to the continuation of the Kaiserreich. For the Kaiser, revolutionary ideas will be removed from France region. They cannot spread there for 15 years. And now I can rival the Ottomans. So I got some rebels up here in my provinces in the Philippines, and I didn't want to bother with it. Didn't want to worry about getting troops and ships up over here to deal with them. So I just gave it to them. Sure, I don't care. It did decrease my absolutism a little bit, but I can get that back up, no problem. All right, I'm recruiting back up to 86 transports. Got a couple of rebels up here that spawned where the Ottomans were. So they're taking care of my rebels for me. Thank you, Ottomans. One last thing you can do for me as a former ally. Now, the Ottomans and I have been allied for a long time in this game. A real long time. Looks like I'm going to have a handful of French separatists. 366,000. Yep, that's going to happen. And there it is. Luckily, they're fairly spread out. Alright, so I'm about to get some Majapahit separatists. And again, I don't want to deal with them, so we'll release them as a vassal. And if I lose them, I don't care. Alright, about 140 days, once all my transport ships are done, I will go to war with Great Britain. And Great Britain's at war with Norway and Kilwa, so I assume most of their fleet is likely down here near Kilwa. So hopefully my 200 heavies, 100 galleys, and 86 transports will be able to hold off their fleet enough that I'll be able to cross over into Ireland and onto the island of Man. All right, getting my ships and my troops over into the Irish Sea in preparation for war. And let's take Miltech 30, just in time. New infantry. Let's go with the Jaeger infantry. So give me a month, maybe 2, to get my morale back up. All right, with the month ticking over, I don't want to wait anymore. Let's do it. Obliterate man and imperialism. Let's go. Oh, there's 161 of their ships, but I crossed over into Ireland. That's good. And hopefully these troops will make it onto Man. They did. There they go. All right, Man is occupied, so let's go ahead and fully annex them. They're done. Oh, I have Marie Antoinette as an advisor. Very cool. I didn't realize that. Let's go ahead and get her. All right, even without sieging down this last fort, I can go ahead and get basically as much as I can from them. So I'm going to leave them alive in Inverness, mainly because it's got a fort, so I can get war score, and these provinces down here, as well as their few overseas territories in the New World, in Canada and New England, and South America, and they've got a little bit in Oceania as well. But I believe with this, I should be able to get all of this pretty easily next war. So let's go ahead and send this demand. I mean, yeah, they're full annexable next war. So now next war against England in 1805, I will be able to full annex them and get all of the British Isles. Well, not full annex, but get all of their property in the British Isles. And France, I might. It's 115 war score to full annex them. I should be able to get everything here that they've got in the next war, and I'll go to war with them in 1801. And then I still need to fight the Ottomans to get these 5 provinces here, the remaining provinces in Carpathia. That's going to be a nasty war, though. It's gonna be big. It's gonna be big. I might need to get even more troops. I actually probably don't, but I will likely get more troops. So let's core all these up and deal with all the rebels that I am definitely going to get for my 224 overextension. No, my heir died. All right, well, let's go ahead and get this 235. It's not great, but okay. There's the truce with the Ottomans ended. So once most of these are cored up, then we'll hit the Ottomans. That'll give me 2 years to chill and, you know what, build some more armies. So let's go ahead and do it. All right, that'll put me a little over my military limit at just under 1.9 million troops. Yeah, sure. That'll be good against their 700,000. And I can get my next aristocratic idea, +1 diplomat, -10% general cost. All right, coring up a bunch of things now. So once I finish dealing with these rebels, I'll go to war with the Ottomans. All right, well, my troops are there to deal with those Sardinian separatists when they pop off, and none of the others are at any risk. My overextension is nice and low now, so it is time for me to go to war with the Ottomans. They have 690,000 troops, about 191,000 manpower, and I know the Ottomans are always very good at getting lots of troops very quickly, so I fully expect this to be a tough battle. Probably the toughest war I've fought in, if not the game, in a long time. I don't think there's anything else to wait for. Let's declare war for imperialism. It also doesn't help that I have to go to Transoxiana, Yemen, and Somalia. Ugh. Well, maybe I won't have to do all that because I probably won't need too much war score just to get those 5 provinces, but we shall see. So let's go ahead and go to war. And to get what I want, it just costs 11 war score. So that shouldn't be too bad. So let's head on in and see what I can do fighting these guys. I sacked Zagreb. Let's get some army professionalism. Not that I really need it because I'm maxed out on army professionalism, but wow, I am sieging things down so quickly. It's crazy. All right, I already have enough war score that I can get what I want, so no point in staying in this war any longer. Let me just double check that they don't have anything else that I want. Looks like their borders, other than here, goes right along the Carpathia-Balkan border. They're not in Italy because I've got Italy. I've got all of Germany. And then they're right along the Ruthenia border here. So yeah, so it's just those provinces. So let's go ahead and sue for peace. There we go. That was an easy war. I had not anticipated it being nearly that easy. So let's pull all of my troops back and chill a bit until my truce with France ends in 1801, which will be the beginning of next episode. Oh, and now Cuba is in Portugal as well. So I guess Cuba's free. Portugal's having a rough time. Spain looks like they might be holding on to all their guys. Though, I mean, Peru's disloyal, New Spain's close, but they might be able to hold on to them all. I could take my next aristocratic idea, which gives unjustified demands minus 25% and cost to fabricate claims minus 50%, neither of which I really need anymore. But the unjustified demands might come in useful, maybe. I can take my final aristocratic idea, yearly absolutism plus 0.5 and monthly autonomy change minus 0.025. And that also gets me leader siege plus 1, which is great. And Junker's loyalty equilibrium plus 10%. I wonder what that gets me as far as the policies. I think I still like the ones I've got. The only one I'm not sure about is the discipline plus 5%, that or the leader siege and siege ability. But at this point, it doesn't really matter. And even with everything that I've got, I'm only about halfway to forming the Roman Empire. Now, of course, I probably have more than 425 provinces, but a lot of them are outside the Roman area up here in Scandinavia, North Germany, Poland, Carpathia, the Baltic, etc. So they don't count. But that wasn't a goal here, so I'm not going to worry about it. That's a goal in my other playthrough, which you should definitely go check out if you have not yet. I'm going to switch out this administrative free policy church power for one that gives missionary strength, because I still have a lot to convert, and I'm not going to convert them all by the end, I'm sure, but I want to convert as many as I can. So let's make that job easier on them. So as far as I can tell, Revolutionary Doti here, this one province minor, is the only revolutionary country in the world, I believe. No, there's also revolutionary, but I think it's just those two. Itty bitty countries there. I think that's it. I missed it by a couple of months, but I can now annex Mashabahat. So let's go ahead and do that. And that'll be done July 1800. So a couple months into next episode. Well, the Ottomans did what I had hoped. They had fully annexed the Venetians. I can get military tech 31. My king died. I've got a regency. And there is February 1st, 1800. And therefore, a month past the end of this episode. So as you can see, I'm moving some troops around, but that's because I'm about to get some revolutionaries. So I just wanted to get troops in the areas where they're going to be when they spawn, actually this month. Well, let's go ahead and just unpause and let them spawn in. Then we'll deal with them next episode. So a whole lot happened today. One thing that happened is we finished the German mission tree completely. Even though we didn't quite finish the Prussian mission tree like I had hoped, we finished the German mission tree. So we got 1 out of 2 of those. And we almost finished the Prussian mission tree. There were only, I think, 3 missions that I didn't get, so almost there. And the other thing that we did was lots of conquests. We got all of Italy from Venice, Spain, and the Mamelukes. We took a ton from France, and we are in a position now where next war, which will be in March 1801, I'll be able to get all of their French provinces. We also took a ton from Great Britain and Man, and got in a position where I can take all of their British provinces in the next war, which will be in 1805. We also fought the Ottomans and took these 5 provinces from them, which are the provinces that they had in Carpathia. So now I completely own Scandinavia, the Baltic, North Germany, the Low Countries, South Germany, Italy, Carpathia. And next episode, fairly early on, we will get all of France and all of Britain and achieve all of my goals for this playthrough. So yeah, we're getting really close, and it's a good thing because we're getting close to the end. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. I know I really did, and I'm looking forward to finishing off France and Great Britain next episode. So please come back next week for the next and final episode in this playthrough, and be sure to check out my other playthroughs on this channel, especially the one that I'm doing currently, where I started as Aragon and am working to become Rome. And head over to my second channel, Kongveal Survives, where I stream survival games twice a week. So thank you all for being here, and I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, however much of it is left, and I will catch you all next time. Take care, everyone. Bye.